Good afternoon, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome back to the Hamish stream. And it's a very special Hamish stream because Melbourne officially came out of lockdown. Woo! Freedom, 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 freedom. I'm so happy Melbourne's out of lockdown. We're not like fully out of lockdown. I think we get more of our restrictions eased a little bit later. But for now, I can actually go outside without requiring to either go shopping or for a medical appointment. So I'm happy with that. Anyway, we are continuing on with our lovely game of Digimon, Digital Monsters in the Cyber Sleuth series, and Catherine and Candy's in the stream. Thank you for recognizing the loveliness of my tambourine. In fact, I bought this tambourine because we started basically like a little lockdown quarantine band with my housemates where we just played music and did our stuff. It was great. So we're back to the game. Gonna take this off. Can't hear myself talk. I'm such a voice actor that now I always wear my headphones with like one ear out just so I can hear myself because it's just like a thing that I've gotten used to. Anyway, if you remember from last time, we assisted Nokia in helping with Agumon and Gabumon. We met Jimmykin, who was amazing, and he's my favorite character that I've ever voiced on one of these games in my life. And now we are. I basically spent much of my time doing these. I've done all of the currently available cases, so there's nothing like extra that we need to do. But there's no red cases, so I'm assuming there's nothing crucially important going on, so I guess I just have to kind of go and talk to people. I can go to Shibuya now, which is a new area, which is really interesting, so I might head over there. We'll just kind of see what happens. Also, really cool, I don't know how to show it. I think I have to go to my thingy, like my little profile of who I am. But look, I'm an apprentice sleuth now. Look at me. Going up the ranks. 2,000 until the next one. Oh, that's what CSP is for. I was wondering why we needed it. I have 7 saved Digimon, 10 solved cases, been playing for nearly 10 hours, and I am pretty wealthy in the yen department, so look at that. I've got all these hacking skills as well. Unfortunately, I need Digimon to use them, so... Oh my god. That's how I look at my current case. I had no idea. I'm a moron. Have you noticed that your voice is higher when you use the American accent, but lower when you use the Australian? Yes, I have noticed that. I think it's because it's funnier to speak in the higher register in the American accent than it is in the Australian. High Australian accents, unfortunately, are kind of annoying. And this is going from someone who loves the Australian accent, but the higher pitched ones could be a little annoying sometimes. Anyway, I got a message from someone. Who was it? Not that one. Arata. Oh, that's right. Arata texted me, and he's just like, "You get away from the cops. You got to do better than that." And I was like, "I can't believe you let me. You ran away and left me behind." And then he's like, "Keep your complaints to yourself. Just avoid complications." Citing, it's like, the man loves to neg me to no end. So rude. Anyway, let's have a chat with Kyoko. Have you been to the Shibuya Scramble Crossing? It's definitely something that you should see at least once. The train is fascinating there. All right, so I do need to go to Shibuya. So let's go off to Shibuya. I believe Shibuya is another kind of section of Tokyo, or like a suburb or something like that. I'm not hugely familiar with all the prefectures, so I guess we're just gonna see what happens. Because I know Shinjuku is a prefecture. So Shibuya. I know it says no one is watching. I don't trust the YouTube thingy anymore because it never shows me the correct numbers. I at one point had like 6 people watching and it said 3. So, I don't know. YouTube's messed up. Oh. We have a friend. Oh, it's her. Nope, never mind. I thought it was the girl from before. Pitiful high school girl. Uh-oh. We're getting into some interesting territory in terms of how high schoolers perceive themselves. Why does nobody pay attention to me? They never notice me. Not one person. Oh, cheer up! But woe to thee who finds the entrance there. Oh. She was a data girl. For if you make it, you only meet despair. That was an interesting laugh that I chose, but I made a choice, and as an actor, you have to stick with your choice. That was weird. She just disappeared. I should see if there's a new case to investigate. Are you telling me I went to Shibuya just to go back? The pacing... Sorry about that. The pacing on this game is truly atrocious. Atrocious. So is my pronunciation at times. Yeah, alright. Back to Nakano. Hello, Nakano Broadway. This is actually a really interesting setup for, like, a place for an agency to be. I feel like I'd actually watch a series on this. Hi. Ah, there we go. A new red one. Scramble Pentagram. Client, Inodin Occult Research Club. Place Shibuya. The Legend of Shibuya Hirasaka. I need help verifying it. Alrighty. The Pentagram. Let's do this. No, it's another high school student. Is she also pitiful? So, you're the president of the Inodin Occult Research Club, correct? Yes, my name is Mei Kokusho. Alright, what have you got for us today? Well, I was wondering if you could help run an experiment to test an urban legend and see whether it's true or not. Oh ho, I like the sound of that. It's not something we get around here every day. Anyway, what legend do you have in mind? Well, it's called Shibuya Hirasaka, and it goes like this. She looks like a teacher's pet. I didn't want to say it, but I agree. Oh, no. At the Shibuya Scramble intersection, there are 5 hills, each of them going in a separate direction. You split 5 different people up, one on each road alongside those hills. Then, you have them all head toward the Scramble intersection as they sing the Hirasaka song. If everyone makes it to the center of the Scramble intersection at the same time right as they finish singing... What? Do their wishes come true or something? No. A dead person is brought back to life. A dead person? But we just met a person who was kind of the ghost. There can be no other explanation. Huh. Can't say I've heard that one before. Reminds me of some of the old Shinto stories. I can see what makes the legend so appealing, though. You have to make it to the center through that constant crowd, all while singing. Pulling it off sounds like no mean feat. Indeed, we tried at the club several times, but we always either bump into people or get held up by a traffic light. But we've heard rumors about your organization, so I thought I'd see if you could help us somehow. You're asking a detective agency to help you with some weird occult thing? Like, ma'am, you're paying for this service, I hope you realize. Rumors? Like what? Oh, like how there's a detective agency in Nakano dealing in the occult that has supernatural ties to another world. First of all, it is not the occult, it is the digital world. And second of all, yeah, good question, Catherine and Candy. Who are we reviving? This could be a bad person for all we know. And if you go to it at 2:22 a.m., there's a door to the other world that opens up. Stuff like that. Geez, I know we work in the shadows here and all, but to think we're so infamous as to be having people make up urban legends about us. Wow. Don't take it the wrong way, but still, if we could prove that the legend is true, it'd be... it'd be a real boon for my club. What do you think? I know your main work here is hunting down ghosts and spirits, but will you do this for us? Digimon! Our main job is hunting down Digimon! Wait, what? Hunting down ghosts and... Where do people even come up with this stuff? Now you've got me really curious. Well, my assistant doesn't know a thing about it yet. Yeah, I don't know where I heard it either. Silly me. You made it up, ma'am. You made it up. Don't worry about it. We'll take up your case. We need a little time to get ready, so could you wait for us elsewhere here in the building? Oh, thank you so much. I have other members coming too, so I'll just wait outside for them. We were still not told who we're reviving! Looks like we've got another weird case on our hands. But a case is a case. What are you going to do? I'm going to start preparing for our Shibuya Hirasaka experiment. Why don't you go talk with the other club members and learn more about the legend? Alright, one of them better explain who is being revived here. Because if not, I shall be very disappointed. Alright, explain. Have you ever heard the lyrics to the Hirasaka song? It goes like this. Is Hirasaka the name of the girl that we're resurrecting here? To hear of it a curse, to see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya is where we must all cross. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. At the bottom lies a secret, hidden world, but woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you'll only meet despair. You only meet despair. You have to sing that while heading towards the center of the Shibuya Scramble intersection for the Legend of Shibuya Hirasaka to work. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like we're going to accidentally revive an evil spirit because the girl in the intersection did not seem all that nice. Hello? This is... Oh, right, I'm already talking to her. Y'all wear the same uniform. It's not helpful. Hello? You have an exclamation point? Shibuya is filled to the brim with hills no matter where you look. There's Konosaka, Masaka, Organzaka. Really, you could say that Shibuya is like the valley for all of Tokyo, and I don't just mean geographically either. There's just so much information and energy that flows into it from all sides. May thinks that's why Shibuya is so popular to begin with. Alright. Got any more of you guys? Someone hanging outside? What's there? Sorry about that. Had a bit of a late night. My fault, though. I was up playing other games. No one's around there. Someone gone upstairs? God, it's like hide and seek with these guys. All of these missions. Mob boss. Oh, crap. We actually brought back a mob boss. Hello? Why am I wearing this maid outfit? Because I have to get back to work once we're done here. I came here because May really needed enough people to help out, but I can't say I'm otherwise super eager about the whole thing. Slacker Lily knows what's up! I mean, there was an actual girl who died doing this, you know. Oh. Apparently, she was doing everything you do for Shibuya Hirasaka and got hit by a truck right when she started crossing the street. Is that the girl for Shibuya Hirasaka? I just want to hurry up and get this over with so I can leave already. Ma'am, I highly recommend you just go to work. Alright, let's try going up another level. Oh, I mean, I've already been hit by a car, so I guess we'll see what happens. No one in here. She's also wearing a maid outfit, which disturbs me. For the love of God, Catherine Candy, your murderous streak knows no bounds. Good lord. Oh, I can't go down that escalator because it's the wrong way. How rude of me. Wait, who are you again? Oh, you're the gluttonous nerd boy. That's a very interesting name, I gotta say. Alrighty, let's go back down to the agency. I think we spoke to everyone because a girl died. I'm back. Oh, I've already spoken to them. Who's left? I can just tell that you are the person in the cast of whatever play that is constantly leading the others to do silly things. You have that kind of theater kid energy. Oh! There are 5 specific hills you have to use for Shibuya Hirasaka. Dogenzaka, Bunkumura-dori, Koen-dori, Miyamasu-zaka, and Meiji-dori. If you look at them on a map, they even form a pentagram. Wait, what do you mean you don't see that? A pentagram? Are we summoning Satan? Shibuya, the Scramble intersection, a truck in an accident. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there, for if you make it... Oh, that was creepy. Alright, I've got everything all set up. Get all of the club members together and take them over to Shibuya. This is a... You are an adult, Kyoko! Walking into traffic is dangerous! I'll be giving commands from here. Meanwhile, I want you to join in and help perform Shibuya Hirasaka as one of the 5 members. A side note, oh, I love this music. This is actually a great soundtrack. It reminds me a little bit of Witcher. Can everyone hear me? We are going to commence verifying the legend of Shibuya Hirasaka. I've hacked into the cameras at this... Hacked into the cameras? Kyoko, how much can you do? I'll be watching you all from here and giving you commands as necessary. Keep your eyes and ears peeled and be ready for anything. Now, let's get started. To hear of it is a curse, to see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya. It's where all must cross. You're doing great. Keep up that pace. Lily, I need you to speed up a little more. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. Good, good. You're all about to reach the scramble crossing. The traffic lights should cooperate too. That being said, just in case, I went in and rigged it to work in our favor too. So just go ahead and cross. You hacked a traffic light! That's illegal! You could cause an accident! I mean, hacking cameras is also illegal, but this seems culty. Yeah, well, it's a cult, so you know. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world, but woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you only meet despair. You only meet despair. Well, how'd it go? We did it. We all made it here at the same time. Yeah, I guess we did, didn't we? Yep, without a doubt. Oh god, no trucks, please. What the? There's nobody here. Where did everyone go? You're right. There aren't any cars around either. Looks like we've lost contact too. Wait, what's that? Is the girl. Oh, a message, well timed. Who wants to text at this time? Mireille says we ought to get to know each other more. I'll contact you again. Mireille's right. There's lots we don't know about each other. Let's talk more. Good timing, Omnimon. All right. I don't want to do. Why am I the one who has to go and walk over there? Sacrifice the weakest? What are you saying? Hi. Why doesn't anyone pay attention to me? Or maybe they actually do notice me. Uh-huh. She's over here now. That's kind of creepy. I love that I can't walk on the road. I have to go across the zebra crossings. That's amazing. Nice attention to detail there. I can't live here anymore. I can't live and be here anymore. She on that side now? Oh, hi. So you'll what? Who are you? How long have you been here? I'll die and remain here. Here at the bottom of Shibuya, in the other world. She vanished! What's going on? What's going on here? Where did you come from? There's 4 of them. Yeah. Oh my god, I know what they're gonna be. They're gonna be, Bakumon. They're gonna be Bakumon, right? Hey! What's going on? Come in. Rachel! Look out! Ah! Car! Hey, Big Beyonce! Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back to the stream. That was a close one. Did someone just get hit by a car? If we didn't hear your voice just now, that truck would have... Oh, it was Kyoko who was calling. Are you alright? What happened? Fill me in. What was all that? And everything's going back to normal. What happened? I agree, Rachel. We owe Detective Matayoshi a lot for helping out again. Not only did he restore calm, but he also took the truck driver in for questioning. Apparently that driver didn't see any of you until right before you were all nearly hit. But here's where it gets strange. The crowd in the intersection saw you all the whole time, but nobody responded to their warnings. It's like you guys couldn't see or hear anything that was going on around you. Oh, that's completely fine, Big Bugs. People get busy. It's just how life goes. It's great to see you again. Aw, no one died? We almost got hit by a car! Actually, yeah, that's how it was. We didn't know there were still other people around until your assistant spoke up. And would this girl happen to be that high school student you saw there? It is! That's her!
Yeah, definitely. She's the one for sure.
I see. Well, that settles it. What do you mean? Who is she? She was a high school girl who was killed 3 months ago in an accident at the Scrambled Crossing intersection. Aw, thanks, Big B. Because I'm glad to see you here as well. Hope you're doing well. She died? In an accident? For real? Yep, she was even hit by a truck.
But that doesn't make any sense. We saw her with our own eyes right in front of us. She came to life. Huh? Don't you remember? That's how the legend of the Shibuya Hirasaka goes.
So what you 5 saw back there was the dead brought back to life then?
I don't even...
I just can't even. I did a little research. Shibuya today is a valley that was cut off from the Shibuya River, which itself now runs under the Scramble intersection. Rivers are a common border in myths and religions between this world and the next. That's the Sanzu River in Japan. There's the Sanzu River in Japan, the river Styx in Greece. I'd say you guys got caught up in one such place today. There are lots of names you can call it, but the end result remains the same. Anyway, this case is closed. We set out to prove Shibuya Hirasaka is real, and we did. We resurrected the dead! Does no one care?
Really? You're just going to...
Leave that girl alone? Is that what you want to ask? You may be confused about our role. Don't forget, we're not ghost hunters and we're not exorcists. That's not what we do. We're cyber sleuths, no more and no less. I would appreciate it if you remember that from now on. Stay safe on your way home. Don't get into any accidents for real now. Oh, Kyoko being sassy. By the way, guys, how's the lighting? I have I've got myself a little camera now. You can see right here. Sorry, not camera, a little light. So I hope the lighting situation is a little bit... Ooh, hang on. I'm going to put my camera back the right way. I hope the lighting situation looks better. I noticed in a couple of them I've been a bit in the dark, so this one's like right on my face now. Well, that case is over and done with for now, although you didn't get a chance to really use your powers. But I figured if you had used them in front of those kids, they would have just spawned another urban legend. Thank you all. Thank you very much. It's fancy. Oh, just tell me more. Just don't stop. Sorry. Ah! What the? If I kill everyone, that'll make me lucky. And if everyone dies, that'll make me happy. Ah! I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Well, I mean, it is the week before Halloween, so I guess I'm thematically in the zone. I don't know. Maybe another addition could be LED lights to make it look fancier. Yeah. I'll have to figure that one out. I don't know how to string up LED lights to make them look good. I'm not great with interior deco, unfortunately. Maybe I need just like a background, like put up a sheet or something like that and make some interesting stuff there. Anyway. That one's done. Thank you for the money. Great to see you pull through with that case. Keep up the good work going forward. I don't log into Eden much, but I've heard that the view from the entrance is impressive, though. Go see it and tell me what you think. Thanks, Kyoko. To Eden. Go back to the fiery pits of hell that you rose from. Oh, hello. I see an exclamation point. Oh, I completely forgot how pretty Eden looks. Look at it. They really took inspiration from our war game. Or children's war game, as it's supposed to be called. But, oh my god. So pretty. Hello, ma'am, and your... Oh, hello.
But Mom, I swear there's something there. I just felt it.
Sweetie, look behind you and check for yourself. See? Nothing there. Now don't worry about it. Well, there's clearly something there. So, let's talk to it, because that's what we do. Hello? There's an anonymous post on my Digiline. Stop looking at me. No reply.
Yo, we got another case from the occult club. This one looks personal, though.
They're back? That was fast.
I think those guys might have taken a liking to us, given that we deal in the strange and unusual in our line of work. And in doing so, they're inviting it more strange, unusual things into our lives. Starting with themselves, really.
But there's a thingy. And it said to stop looking at it. Wow, I've really gone Halloween for this week, haven't I? And I didn't even mean to. Look at that. Well timed on my part. And you guys say I'm not a pro. Hi, I'm Mr. Navette. I'm Eden's cute and clever mascot. Mr. Navette, last time you spawned, you, hacked me. Children equals demons. Hang on a minute here. Aren't you in high school? You calling yourself... Well, you do have a bit of a murder streak, so maybe you are a demon gatherer again. Hi. I already went there. You said you had a case. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, that's the new one. Nightmare Eater. My Digiline is weird. It keeps transmitting without me doing anything. Please find the cause. Alright, let's start investigating. Let's do it!
Hey, nice to see you again, Manaka. What brings you here by yourself? Well, I think I might be caught up in a cybercrime. Cybercrime? Did you go to the police? I can't, really. There's some supernatural elements involved, I think. I understand. You made the right choice coming to us. All right, give us the details.
I knew you were a demon, Catherine and Candy.
Okay, take a look at this. It's my login on the Digiline. All right, let's see what you've got.
Sigh, should I go to my club tomorrow? They claim they do research, but all they really do is hang out and talk. It's only a club because everyone has similar interests. I should probably enroll in something a little more serious and go to that too. And I could really use a hot, manly boyfriend too. Oh gosh, did I just write... What the... Why are we reading this girl's personal thoughts?
Huh? What's so special about this? Keep going, you'll understand why.
Could Kenji have a crush on May? Lol, 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 no way. She has a one-track mind. She can't think of anything else but occult stuff. Oh, Kenji. When someone that you like is hyperfixating, you need to just let them get it out of their system. And then it never gets out of their system because they're hyperfixating until the next hyperfixation comes along. But, you know, you just gotta leave them to it.
Does that guy even have his eyes on straight?
I thought it was said eyes on anyone straight. And I was like, oh, this is rather progressive for a game.
He's such an ass. He's a real hottie right in front of him, and he can't take his eyes off May for even a second to notice.
Okay, Manaka, why couldn't you have just scrolled down to the weird stuff?
Maybe I should seduce him.
Oh, God.
I mean, I've got the goods. I give him a peek.
This is a PG stream!
How do I put this? Your posts aren't pulling any punches here.
No, they're really not.
Putting my personal opinion aside, I otherwise don't see anything wrong with them. They look normal to me. The thing is, I didn't write that stuff.
All right. Someone saw your texts. You're embarrassed, so you're trying to pass it off as some spirit did it. Is that right, Manaka?
What? They just randomly showed up, but they freaked me out so badly that I deleted them. Ah, I hear you. Then doesn't that mean your account was probably just hacked? Some 2-bit hacker probably did it to screw with you. Or maybe your computer was infected with... No, it isn't anything like that. Then I take it this is where the supernatural part you mentioned factors into these posts? Yeah. I wasn't the one who wrote those posts and put them online, but they are how I feel.
Okay.
What you see written there, there's stuff that I think about, but don't express. Out loud. Okay, I get it. It's stuff that's hard to share with any of the other club members, basically.
Well, let me be clear. If I was in a club with her and she wanted to tell me about how much she thinks one of my other club members is hot, I don't need to hear about it.
Seeing as you're in an occult club, I'm sure you know what a Ouija board is and whatnot, right? Your hands move against your will, sending you messages from the spirit world. Something like that could very possibly be happening to you.
Fun fact, did you know that the Ouija board was just intended to be a game for kids? It was supposed to be like a spelling game. But then I think it was either The Exorcist or one other horror movie used the Ouija board in that context. And it just got the connotation of being evil. And now everyone thinks that Ouija boards are like spiritually possessed or whatever it is. I find it so interesting how the urban legends can just kind of spiral out from there.
Looking at the post times in your log, those messages went out in the dead of night. You should have been long been sound asleep by that point.
Okay, Kyoko, do you know anything about teenagers? Of course they're not asleep in the middle of the night. I certainly wasn't.
Okay, then what? In the late 1800s, there was an academic by the name of Enryo Inoue. Enryo Inoue, who posited these sorts of things can come from having multiple selves.
Oh, don't let me say the name again. I'm not great at the several vowels in a row pronunciation.
Enryo Inoue? You mean the man who came up with
Excuse me.
mystery studies, right? I've shown off his work at the club before. Hold on, are you saying I have a split personality? The politically correct term.
Oh, sorry.
The politically correct term for that would be dissociative identity disorder,
Actually. Oh my god. Kyoko I'm actually a teenager. DID, by the way. Which DID is a full thing, but I don't think that's what she was talking about.
I guess it makes sense. If I'm writing these posts at night without realizing it, that would explain it, but maybe it really is that. I've honestly been worried that it might be deep down.
Whoa. Are they actually doing a DID story in this? Oh boy. I hope that they treat this tactfully.
But no.
That's not it. Alright, never mind.
Huh? This isn't because of some mental issue. Here, take a look at this.
Ah, it's back again. Just try and find me.
This was just now posted onto your account. It's a reply to what I wrote on your Digiline. To the culprit, I'm a detective who's taken up Manaka's case. Know that we will track you down and uncover your identity, no matter who or where you are. You can't hide forever. You've been warned. Well, this conversation unfolded online as you and I were talking, while you weren't touching any terminals.
Alrighty then.
That means you're not the one behind these posts, let alone any mental disorder of yours. The real culprit is out there somewhere. Whoever's behind it is just a dumb troll, albeit an arrogant one at that. To quote Enryo Inouye's work again, what we've got is a case of a fake wonder, or someone trying to make this look more mystical than it really is. In other words, this is plain old hacking. You said that the contents of these posts are based on actual facts about yourself, yes? Well, I don't know about facts so much as just how I think and feel, really. Were you logged into Eden before you fell asleep? Yes, I do that every night. Gotcha. Then the way I see it, I bet the culprit's been snooping around and hacked into your memory data in Eden. You could do that sort of thing in Eden? Well, not literally, at least not when you're a lone wolf hacking in your... Sorry, at least not when you're lone wolfing it like your hacker here. Still, avatars in Eden are essentially digitized versions of people's mental data, so to speak, and so memory data hacks theoretically doable.
You call ghosts? I call Digimans.
Things take a bit of a different turn once the so-called supernatural enters the equation. Huh? Don't sweat it. For now, just log into Eden tonight like you normally would. I'll have my assistant waiting for you in the lobby. Alright. What do you actually plan on doing? Let's say we're going fox hunting, and our decoy will be our little maiden's deep, dark secrets.
Kyoko, I don't think you needed to phrase it like that, but cool.
Looks like Manaka's still not here yet. Here's hoping this isn't a sign of what's to come. Oh, I had Manaka lay down our decoy. If the culprit's the type of person I suspect they are, they'll definitely go for it. That means it's a pretty safe guess to say that they're going to log into Eden tonight. Once they're in position, it's just a matter of apprehending them, but that shouldn't be a problem either. That's because Pete's going to be working with us. Pete! Pete! Oh, I remember you! How's it going?
Hey, Noah, welcome to the stream. Nice to see ya.
Long time no see. Thanks again for what you did back there with the AC stuff. I had Pete here take a look at those posts the hacker wrote so we could learn their scent. Yep, turns out those messages had traces of a Digimon on them. Can't fool me!
Call it. It's gonna be a Pokemon. It's gonna be a Pokemon. Catfish. Oh, catfish.
I'll let you know when the bad guy's close by. You can count on me and my nose. But of course, that's why I brought you on board. This is so cool working with a real-life detective. I feel like a real boy wonder here. Huh? You don't know who the boy wonder is? Really? Hey, I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I did just like you asked and posted the message on my Digiline, but are you going to be okay doing that? You're curious what she wrote, aren't you? It's fine, I'll tell you. She confessed her love to the hacker and also mentioned that she really wanted to meet him.
Don't tell me it's Kenji.
It's a real blatant ploy on our part, but again, this guy thinks his hacking skills are hot stuff. He's going to want to verify Manaka's claims, preferably by checking her memories directly. Hacking memory data takes some work though, even to just take a look inside it. It'll require actually directly reaching out and making contact with her avatar. That's the only way he could have done this. He had to have been touching her somehow
in order to do the hacks. Poor phrasing.
What's more, messing around with someone's mental data would take going into the core of Eden itself. The security there is supposed to be tight as can be, but it'd take real effort to break in. The hacker behind Manaka's messages would have therefore had to be touching her for at least several minutes before leaving his handiwork. I smell him! He's close by! Good, it's time to go hunting. Go investigate the surrounding area and get this person out of his foxhole.
You got it. Let's go find the foxhole. Trivia. What is the southernmost district in Tokyo, huh? Ooh, I actually don't know. Suginami. That's my guess. It's probably wrong, but who cares? I'll learn the southernmost area of Tokyo. Wait, what was that?
What? I don't smell anything anymore. This is bad. If we don't pick it up soon, we'll lose him.
Hello? Ooh.
I smell him. We're getting close.
Oh, he's right over there.
I smell him. We're getting close.
Hi.
There, right in front of you. Hurry up and do a scan. Yes, we got you now, Buster. You're not going anywhere. Ah, for real? How'd you find me? I knew it. The culprit's a little kid.
It's a little kid? What?
Don't call me kid. That's rude. Hey, wait a minute. You're the one who spotted me here before, aren't you? Crap, how did you notice me? You're not supposed to be able to see me at all. Oh, so that's what happened, huh? My little assistant is so sensitive to digital waves and special networks. The culprit didn't stand a chance of hiding forever. We're Cyber Sleuth. It comes with the job. But enough of that. We've got questions for you. Does that make you a detective too? Whoa, you're so...
I don't feel comfortable doing this with a literal child!
Yeah, whatever. Just answer my questions already. Who are you and how did you achieve such a complicated... I'm what you call a genius architect. I'm not some lowly hacker or program. Do you know about the Baku Reborn service? It's a special service here on Eden. In cases like where a user either predominantly leaves Eden or they die, the Baku Reborn service gathers all that user's data and deletes it. and I'm the one who runs it. You don't have to act so surprised. Kids are just more attuned to the digital world than adults. I just studied on my own and joined groups that I could trade info with, and soon enough I started working in corporate R&D.
Corporate R&D? I mean, that is actually an accurate part of Digimon lore. Kids are actually more attuned to Digimon and the digital world than adults. That's why all the Digidestined are kids. But this kid works for corporate R&D? I mean, I wouldn't put it past capitalism, but still.
Oh, but the reason I'm considered a genius isn't just because I run that service. I'm also the one who designed it. Actually, what I said about Baku gathering and deleting abandoned user data isn't entirely accurate. It actually does more. It actually does more. Not only does it gather and accumulate data pertaining to a given account, it also organizes it, almost like it has a mind of its own. To be honest, even I'm surprised by that. I never expected it to act so precisely and deliberately. It's a real case of the creation surpassing the creator. But that's not how it should be with these sorts of things, no?
Sorry, that's how it should be.
I follow you. Baku Report Service. Tell me, does the name Baku refer to the mythological creature that consumes nightmares?
Yeah, seriously, child, go play on the playground. But I knew it was related to Bakumon, the Digimon. Hey, Ty HD, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for coming.
Yep, you got it. I named it because data we don't want to show online is very much its own sort of nightmare. And by using that Baku on yourself, you could. All right, I'm on to what you did now.
I'm confused.
You handed your avatar's surface level appearance over to your Baku and let it consume it. That way, nobody around you would be able to know that you were lurking. But you didn't let it purge that data outright. You controlled it yourself, making it hand it back like a dog returning prey to a hunter. Wow, you figured it out! Yep, you got me! That's amazing, though. I love when I actually meet a smart adult. I'm guessing you basically used the same trick to draw out Manaka's mental data, then. Yeah, I copied it, but I only did it with her short-term memory, the stuff you'd find around a person's hippocampus inside a real brain.
This kid is like a freaking neurologist.
When something as advanced as Baku can't break into a person's memory with active mental data, that would definitely be crossing the line, and I understand why that's bad.
Oh, but you don't understand why posting as someone else with really suggestive messages is not okay?
I'll hand over what I copied to your partner, given the apparent interest it sparked. It really is like a Baku, isn't it? I think I more or less have a grasp of the current situation now. I am that, I am not. I think that might be the best way to describe what your partner is to this world, if you catch my drift. You know, I was thinking the same thing. Genius or not, even I can't purposely go out and architect life itself. That thing was probably born as such by pure chance. No idea how it'll end up growing moving forward. Certainly, at the very least, I have a feeling I'll lose control of it eventually. You really are smart. I don't just mean you know a lot either. There's a sharpness to your words that I admire.
Don't admire the child.
Can I trust you to let me deal with the Baku? Do you plan on disposing of it?
Catherine and Candy, for some weird reason, it withheld Go Eat a Lollipop Kid. I don't know why that's considered bad.
We'll see. It depends on how things go. Okay, I trust your judgment. You'll find it uploaded onto a site. The password lock for it is lifted. The rest, I'll leave it up to you. Whoa, this little kid? He is the culprit? I'd never guessed it would be someone so young. Well, you see... Huh? Why did I do what I did with her account? Who cares at this stage? I won't do it again, and I promise to even apologize for it later. I'll even give her some consolation money, so just leave me alone.
Wow. The kid is going to give her... The kid is going to give her money as consolation. Well, I guess that's paying reparations for harming someone? I don't know. It looks like her hair is going straight through her body. It does look like that, doesn't it?
You know, I just remembered. We've met here in Eden before, haven't we? We talked for a little bit while I was waiting to meet up with a friend. Right? So why did you do all that mean stuff? You're so smart, you shouldn't be out committing crimes. Yeah? Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry.
Lollipops are true evil.
That's what I was hoping to hear. See, you're a good kid at heart.
No, he needs his parents.
What are you staring at? I did it all right. I apologized. See you next week, Catherine and Candy. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a good week.
Oh, and happy Halloween, because I'm probably not going to see you before the next Halloween. So, yeah, happy Halloween.
Let's call it good at that, shall we? You still have work to do. I'm sending you the URL of the Baku Reborn service now. We're going to resume our hunt now. Our only goal here is to capture rather than kill our target. Manaka, I want you to go back. It's too dangerous for you to stick around. My assistant will take care of everything from here. Alright, I'm counting on you. We don't know how our prey is going to react once we get there, so you better be prepared for anything before we go.
All right. And I got a message. Was I right? Oh, I was gonna guess Utaku, but Otaku, but I thought maybe it was a trick question. But Otaku is 1 O, Otaku is 2. So, dang it. All right, well, that's actually a good place to take like a 5-minute break. And from there, we'll probably move on to finding this Baku report. Who did I pick as my starter? I picked Terriermon! My boy! He's already a Gargamon now. And in fact, probably at the end of this episode, I think I've got enough to Digivolve him into the next stage. So, that'll be fun. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. You guys can take one too. Grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever you need. And we'll be back to continue our hunt for the Baku report. All right, see you in a bit. I return. Let us continue on with our quest to find the Baku. Not to be confused with the Baka. Alrighty. I actually don't know where I'm going. I need help. Check the thingy. Baku service report. Is it nothing else? Alright. Where do I go from here? Oh, hello. And I have a message. The other day, my friend asked what I'd do if I became human. I can't imagine. You've been running humans all that long. Let's hang out and talk more. Omnimon really just wants to be my friend. It's up to her what happens to Baku now. Stay safe. I'm going back to your office in the meantime. But where do I go? Ah, into this digital space. Trippy. This is our first fight of the stream. Last stream it was like 50,000 fights. Alright, boys. Let's take out the Impmons. Hoo-yah! That was pretty simple. Hoo-yah! Boom! Oh, Gargamon's been injured. I completely forgot about that. Oh well. Let's keep going. Oh no you don't. Took down your firewall. And immediately activated this. Hiya! One down. Hiya! Two down. Three down. What a fight. Well, when you're battling rookie and baby level Digimon with champions, it's like, well, yeah, there is a lot of dialogue. I gotta agree. Look at an emerald. That's nice. But I am having fun. It is a fun game. Booyah. I'm enjoying a new Digimon story. I could honestly watch a series about this. I feel like they'd be able to pace it a little bit better. Because a lot of times what I find happens with this game is that... Oh, I'm doing a combo. A lot of times what I find what happens with this game is they'll be like... Dialogue, 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 dialogue. You move like 5 steps and then it just goes into another dialogue scene when they could have just had all the dialogue there and then let you keep playing. But yeah, it kind of stops and stutters sometimes with the dialogue. Like, it's obvious that they wanted to make a series, but they instead decided to go with a more JRPG style game instead for whatever reason. Maybe this gets too mature. I'm not entirely sure. But I am having fun with the game. Hello? There it is, our one and only Baku. Oh, it wasn't a Bakumon. From the look of it, that kid's program has merged with a wild Digimon. It's speaking to me in wingdings again. It's no use trying to reason here. The programs erase whatever traces were left of that Digimon's own sentience. Digimon are easily susceptible to influence from man-made programs. That is true. When I got my Terriermon, I was like, yes! It's one of the reasons why some don't consider them to be autonomous beings with their own sense of will. There's no getting around this one. You're just going to have to knock some sense into it. Uh-oh. I might be a bit weak for this one. Alright, let's start. Galgamon! Spiral Blow. Good hit to start with. Oh, he put me to sleep! Like a jerk. Heal yourself, Gargamon. Oh, a heal combo! Nice! Let's Mega Flame this boy. Oh, that did not do as much as I thought it was going to do. Yep. Is there a way that I can wake up my friend? No, it doesn't look like it. Thunderfall! That was also not as good. Wake up, Galgamon! A critical, nice. You leave Galgamon alone. Oh, he woke up. Nice. Let's try Sonic Void. Oh, so close. All right, let's finish it off with a heavy strike. I really need to learn how the matchups work in terms of fighting, what's effective and what's not against a specific Digimon. But I've made it far so far without really understanding it.
Okay, now that that's over, download the data and collect what's left of Baku. Once you're done, get out of there and come back to the office.
Okay.
It's hard to believe such a little kid would do a heinous crime like that. I'm still shocked. Heinous, huh? I guess I see where you're coming from.
It was definitely heinous. He posted personal information about her online. Come on, Kyoko.
Even if he didn't mean any harm by it, what he did certainly broke the law.
Right.
But that's all in the past now that we've exorcised your account of that little stalker that haunted it. This case is closed now. We'll be holding on to the Baku program.
Ah! Hang on. What was the thing that she said? We'll be holding on to the Baku program in the meantime if we can tune it up. Oh, I missed it.
But I still don't get it. Why did he go after me in the first place? Do neither of you really get why that boy picked on her? In a way, there really was no reason at all. Except to say that he was in love at first sight. He really liked you, Manaka.
Let's not excuse this whole thing with, oh, he had a crush on her. That's all I'm going to say to the matter at hand. Still not right.
Huh? At first, he probably just wanted to get to know you more with all his heart, but as we saw, he was less mature than he'd like to admit. He wanted to tease and mess with you so you'd pay attention to him. At his age, it's a pretty standard mentality towards someone you like, really.
That is a taut mentality. It is a taut mentality.
Whoa, that was so fun! Let me help it out again if something else comes up, okay? I think it'd be pretty cool to be a detective cat Digimon like that. You definitely helped us back there, so you have my thanks, Pete. Anyway, are you still not able to actually leave the confines of Nakano's Broadway internet? Yeah, I think it has to do with how old the network protocols for the internet are. It makes it hard to transfer data around. It could be I'm just stuck in the vacuum tube computer, like how Baku was to that Digimon. There's still so much to learn about what Pete truly is, it seems.
Huh? Pete's important?
Huh? Why do we call Pete Pete? Well, he's a cat. He was extracted from his own little time capsule where he was frozen asleep all that time. Besides, open enough doors and you're bound to... Do you really need a reason for it?
Calling out people who overthink naming conventions. Love it.
Unlike the digital world, the real world is filled to the brim with things that have no real reason for being what they are. It's a simple pleasure in life that we're entitled to have as humans. Don't sweat it too much. Just kick back and enjoy it.
Yeah, she really does. Her office is really messy. All those files. Get a filing cabinet, jeez. Alrighty, any new stuff?
Pete's an important member of the team, so make sure you two get along, alright? Come to think of it, we're out of beans. Pick up some more, would you? I used them all up crafting a new recipe yesterday.
Oh god, not more bad coffee. Now I have to go and buy the beans. Let's go upstairs to the coffee shop. Oh, the Metal Man. I should go and sell some of the medals that I got. Oh, Metal Man.
Only 190 yen?
I'm offended. Alrighty. Oh, hang on. I went the wrong way for the cafe, I think. Yeah, there it is. Cake Cafe. Hello, we need more beans. Buying more beans already? I suppose with more employees, the supply's used up that much faster. Come to think of it, when you head back, why don't you buy some takoyaki from the third floor to go with your coffee? Only a child does know more than what they're asked. Go above and beyond and you'll seem quite clever. Well, apparently I'm a child then, because I do what is asked of me. and then I don't go above and beyond. 100% poisonous coffee. The fact that she is feeding this to a child should be illegal.
I got the coffee beans Kyoko asked for. What new horror will she create from these incredible beans that smell so good?
I know. Seaweed was the last one. Oh, with like octopus ink. Oh, hello. I recognize you. Yuko! What? Is she eating food? I hope she's eating food.
Huh?
Alright. People don't stare that long unless they're somewhat intrigued by each other.
There's a poster on a wall that Yuko was staring at. Nationwide B-level gourmet battle. Our restaurant becomes a culinary battleground. Grated yam ramen, tuna scraps gyoza, the famous massive frozen custard dim sum. Looks like this is what Yuko is looking at.
Oh my god, she's like a foodie. She did. Her mouth was definitely watering. Good lord. Good lord. Oh, she's back.
Oh, thanks for doing the shopping. We were waiting for you to get back. As you can see, a client has arrived. Hello.
Did your mouth water? Who asked that to a person? Did your mouth water? Rachel, be normal.
Hello. Huh? Mouth-watering? What are you talking about? This is our client. Yuko Kamishiro. Now then, Miss Kamishiro, what matter of case brings you to us?
This is the third time she's shown up for a case.
Okay. I want you to investigate my father.
Whoa. I know, right? What is that question? Hey, chapter 5!
You mean Mr. Satoru Kamishiro, the former president of Kamishiro Enterprises? Yes. He passed away last year. It was reported to have been a suicide, correct?
He's probably in the digital world.
No, that's not true. My father would never kill himself. Oh. I'm sorry for the outburst. No, there's nothing to apologize for. But why do you believe he wouldn't do it? Do you have some proof that he wasn't suicidal?
I know, right? You meet someone for the first time. Was your mouth watering earlier?
No, I don't. That's exactly why I've come to you. I see. That makes sense. If you want clues, then you may want to start with Makoto Yamashina, whom I had you investigate the other day. He was a researcher for Kamishiro until last year. He left the company around the same time my father died, and then he disappeared. So you believe Yamashina is connected to your father's death in some way? Yes. Even if there's no direct connection, I'm certain he must know about my father's death. So you had us investigate Makoto Yamashina as a prelude to this case, then? That was your way of testing us. Since you brought another case to us, that implies that we passed your test. I apologize. There's so few people around me who I can trust. I'm so very sorry for my, little ruse. I hope such an honest answer is proof that we have earned your trust. We shall investigate your father's death.
Rachel's keen. She's like, yeah, totally. By the way, did your mouth water earlier?
Thank you so much. Oh, please excuse me for a moment. Hello? Yes. No, there's no problem. Yes. Yes. What? No, I'm alone. I understand. I'll be right back. Please wait at the head office, Miss Rie. Goodbye.
Well, thank you for explaining who was on the phone.
I'm sorry, something came up all of a sudden. So it appears. Please leave the investigation to us. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now.
Ooh, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Whew.
これはかなり
This
大
could
掛
turn
か
out
り
to
な
be a
調
really
査
big
になり
case.
そうだ。
We've got to go all out
本
and
腰を
solve
入れ
it.
て当たらねばな。うまくすれば
If all goes well, we could expose Kimishiro's past along with the
ことがで
company's
きるだ
inner
ろう。
workings.
又吉刑事にも
I should ask
ご足労
Detective
願うと
Matayoshi
し
for
よう。
his help. Ooh.
では調査を進
Alright,
め
let's
よ
get
う。
started on the case.
私は
I'll go
最
over
後
the info on
山下
Makoto
誠の
Yamashina again.
その間君はもう一
While I'm
度
doing that, I want you to
山
go
下
back to
誠の
out
自
to his
宅を
home
訪
and pay
ね
him a
てみ
visit.
て新しい事
I
実
don't
が
know
出
if
て
we'll
く
get
るかは
anything
わ
new,
からな
but
いが
well,
まダメ元
NVNG,
で
I guess. Oh, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
ダメ元
NVNG.
ダメ元か
NVNG.
あいやすまない大したことではないよ
No, sorry, never mind. It's nothing
ダメ
important.
元父
NVNG.
がよく使
It's
って
something
い
my
た
father
言葉
used to
で
say
ね
a lot.
ご存知の通
It's an
り
abbreviation
ダ
for
メで
nothing
元
ventured,
々が
nothing
略され
gained.
た言葉
My
な
father
の
said
だが
something different, though.
ダメでも
Something
友
ventured,
と
something gained.
これを略した場合
I always thought it should be
ダメ
abbreviated
友
as
になるのではと
SVSG,
疑問
but
なかなかどうして
it's a rather elegant and
粋
refined
な
expression, don't you
趣のある
think?
表
Definitely not listening.
そう深く考え
Well,
る
no
もの
need to
でも
think
な
too
い
deeply on it.
それ
That
こ
would
そ
be inelegant.
さて
Okay,
無駄話は
enough of
これ
the
まで
chit chat. Get on with the
調査を開始
case. For me.
And we have messages. Trivia. What French Revolution occurred during Marie Antoinette's reign, huh? The French Revolution? That's what it's called. There was another message, too.
Thank you very much for your work on the case.
Leave it to me! Alright, I'm not going to continue on the case. Instead, I'm going to head out to the Digilab. Because I want to see if I can Digivolve my Gargomon into its next form. Let's do it. No, that's not it. Digibank. No. No, that's the transaction terminal. Yeah, Digibank. Time to Digivolve. Oh, the Digivolution is still not possible. Level 30, 28, 28. No! I have everything else, but it needs to be level 28! What about Greymon? Digivolution also not possible. 30, 26. Galmon? Not 26 or anything else. How about Kabuterimon? Also not possible. Dang! I really thought I had something there. But actually, I've got more memory now. And because I have more memory... Alright, Omnimon. Guess what? You're coming out of the farm! And instead, we're gonna put Renamon into the farm. Let's go to the farm. Farm Island 1, stand by. Command. Investigate. Thank you. Leave the Digifarm? Yes, we shall. I thought I could Digivolve, but I have to wait until level 30, which I guess makes sense. They don't want us Digivolving or evolving them too fast, but... I thought I had it. Hey, May. Oh, sorry, Mireille.
Oh my, have you wandered off and gotten lost? It certainly looks that way. Your job now is to investigate Makoto Yamashina, yes? Why don't you try visiting his home? If you get lost again, do come back.
Alright. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave the stream for today. I'm ending a little earlier, but that's just because I kind of want to keep these sectioned off easily. And so Makoto Yamashina, that whole thing seems like it's going to go on for quite a while. So I want to kind of save that for next stream. So, thank you all so much for showing up. I'd like to thank Catherine and Candy, Ty HD, Big Biogs, great to see you again, man. Noah R. And anyone else? I think that's everyone. But yeah, thank you all so much for showing up. I really do appreciate it. Same time next week for some more stuff. Please check the links down in the description. It's got my Twitter and my Facebook. You can find all my voice acting stuff there. I'm in a new thing, and it's going to come out hopefully soon. I guess we'll see how long it takes. It's being animated right now. Oh, thank you so much, Ty HD. I appreciate the subscription. I really do. But yeah, check out down those links below. All my voice acting stuff gets updated there, and I'll probably have some new stuff coming out on the channel in about another week or two. So, thank you, Big Biogs. I really appreciate it. All right, gotta stop before you guys gas me up too much. All right, guys, thank you so much for showing up to the stream. Appreciate it, guys, gals, non-binary pals. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.